What up, people? Oh, that's why there was no sound. Let's see. Da 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 da. Loop music, ambient sound. Hell yeah. No air speech. Sound in background. That is good. So that means you're not going to lose sound every time. Get out. So music. We're going to put that 50. Ambience maxed. Sound down here. That's pretty good. And then we're just going to mildly update my YouTube. Like I have to do every time. The downfall of multi-streaming is that it doesn't let me cover all the settings immediately. So we just have to do a little bit of setup with each stream after I start the stream, as opposed to just streaming to Twitch. Oh, World of Warcraft Classic is its own thing. Interesting. Saving. Okay. All right, here we are. Hopping into World of Warcraft Classic. Played this a whole bunch. Nothing new or crazy here, except hold on. We got our helm button, putting off the side, and our camera button. I like to mess with the camera a little bit in this game. Is it this one? Is it this one? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Settings. Use interface options. I'm so lost because I changed all this in modern WoW. Oh, floating combat text. It's good. Oh yeah, all the settings that don't transfer, that are not account wide, I need to check because I'm on a brand new character. Camera, smart, only when moving. Okay. Now does it let me do the mods? No. Camera, auto follow, water collision, head bob, smart pivot. Smart, okay. It's not letting me use my macro for different camera settings, so I'm gonna investigate that off stream later. They're not letting me use action cam with a macro that I set up for it. Okay, so why am I doing this? Well, there's been a resurgence of classic WoW, which I love. That's great. Love to hear it. But also, I just found out about a AI voice mod that adds voices to all the quests. So I wanted to check it out. I briefly did to make sure it wasn't a total joke, but I really I thought I'd save the meat of actually leveling a character on stream. So here we go.
I hope you strapped your belt on tight, young adventurer, because there is work to do here in Northshire, and I don't mean farming. The Stormwind Guards are hard-pressed to keep the peace here, with so many of us in distant lands and so many threats pressing close. And so we're enlisting the aid of anyone willing to defend their home and their alliance. If you're here to answer the call, then speak with my superior, Marshal McBride. He's inside the abbey behind me.
Interesting. Really pretty damn good for, you know, what it is. The fact that that wasn't a human that recorded that. Obviously there's some inflection and things that, you know, a real actor might deliver differently, but it's better than reading it myself. You'll notice that from my old WoW videos, I am reading all the quests myself.
Hey, citizen. You look like a stout one. We guards are spread a little thin out here, and I could use your help. Ah, good. Another volunteer? We're getting a lot of you these days. I hope it's enough. The human lands are threatened from without, and so many of our forces have been marshaled abroad. This, in turn, leaves room for corrupt and lawless groups to thrive within our borders. It is a many-fronted battle we wage, adventurer. Gird yourself for a long campaign. Your first task is one of cleansing, adventurer. A clan of kobolds have infested the woods to the north. Go there and fight the kobold vermin you find. Reduce their numbers so that we may one day drive them from Northshire.
Northshire. Sure. I accept Northshire. Who do we have in here? Someone... I don't remember. Oh, it's the guy outside. Duh. Idiot. Loser. L. Me.
Egan Pelt Skinner is looking for someone to hunt wolves for him. That's good news because we're seeing a lot more wolves in Northshire Valley lately. If you're interested, then speak with Egan. He's around the side of the Abbey to the left.
Again, could totally be delivered a different way by a real actor, but the fact that I didn't have to read that is amazing. And it's really amazing because I was kind of considering...
That's true. I'm looking for someone to hunt me some wolves. Are you that person?
I was thinking of doing like a lore run.
I hate those nasty timber wolves, but I sure like eating wolf steaks. Bring me tough wolf meat and I will exchange it for something you'll find useful. Tough wolf meat is gathered from hunting the timber wolves and young wolves wandering the Northshire countryside.
See you around.
I was kind of feeling like I could do a lore run because that Vanessa Van Cleef video I did quite well. But beyond that, I was saying how I love the story, just the base human story of World of Warcraft. And sure enough, this would be just the thing to kind of get me into it. So I don't know. I'm thinking now. Breathe new life into this game. I wonder, do dwarfs, are they gonna have did they find a Scottish accent? This is one game that, you know, honestly, there are games I like better. There are games with better stories, better drive, better emotional impact, everything, right? There's tons of better games out there to play for World of Warcraft for, like, engaging you and compelling you in all sorts of different ways. But this might be, if I was stranded on an island and could only have one game and internet was not a thing, like, let's just pretend all games offline and online exist. This game might be my forever game because I can just always play it and always be enjoying myself to some degree. And I think the reason for that, I was having this discussion. There was a recent Asmongold video where, you know, he's talking about WoW, he's ragging on it and how he doesn't enjoy it anymore. He's not having as much fun as he used to. And one of the points he brought up was that Dragonflight, it's very girly and lovey-dovey and everything. And, that it doesn't feel like Warcraft anymore. The game used to be about sweaty men beating each other up, and then for every 10 sweaty men punching each other, there'd be like one woman looking hot casting a spell. But he was making all these points, and I'm like, okay, I kind of can't get what he's saying. You know, the tone has definitely changed. One thing I will quickly say about Dragonflight is they've purposely, like, lowered the stakes of Dragonflight to, yes, there's a big bad, there's a threat and everything, but there's also just a lot of, like, hanging out and exploring to do in a game, because the player base has largely been saying we've been going from like world-ending crisis to world-ending crisis back to back, and they want the adventure feeling back in the game. And then also with world-ending crisis back to back, there's also been like genocides and betrayals and people thinking like murdering a whole nation is the path to do what they want. Just back-to-back expansion after expansion. So, like, Dragonflight is purposely kind of giving it a little bit of a breather, and I don't mind, because that's always what I've liked out of World of Warcraft, is the feeling of adventure. Instead of, like, when there was one time they did the, like, hero, the fate of the world relies just on you, and that was World of Warcraft Legion. And that was really the only way to deal with a threat in the lore as big as the Legion. You could do one of two things. You could either just have the Legion out there forever as a threat that was never going to be resolved and was always just like, oh no, some ragtag team of demons slipped through a portal. Oh, what are we going to do? You know? Or you could finally, after 20 years of this game, just fucking deal with the Legion. And the way they did that was not by making your character a god. They gave you a god stick, or a Goku stick, as I like to call it. And at the end of, because here's what happens with Goku. Goku, really awesome, gets super strong, beats everybody up. And then after the end of an arc and a new arc starts, and a new bad guy shows up, Goku suddenly is sick or injured, or in a healing pod, or with a heart disease, or traveling on a giant road in the afterlife. Every time a new threat shows up, you have to take Goku off the playing field until the end, right? Because otherwise you just don't have the majority of your content. You don't have the story developing, you just have Goku punching people over and over. So World of Warcraft Legion gave us the Goku stick, which is a thing that super powerful, but then when you're done and the next chapter has to start, you take Goku off the playing field so that a new compelling adventure can start after that. And so there's only one time that I've wanted to be the savior of the world, and it wasn't even really me. I was just the one that happened to wield the stick that saved the world, along with 32 other people, roughly, artifacts, each wielding an artifact of some kind. So yeah, I like World of Warcraft for the adventure, but I have massively digressed from my original point. Asmongold, he was saying that World of Warcraft is all about sweaty men beating up sweaty orcs and grunting and doing man shit. If you can even agree to what that means. I don't agree on what man shit is. I want to be able to do everything. I want to be a man who can do man shit, quote unquote, and also, when I feel like it, maybe do some women shit. Like, I grew up in a house where my dad was the decorator, the gardener, the like did the chores and all sorts of stuff. Why? Not because he like didn't do traditional roles. He just didn't do roles at all. He contributed himself to everything that made up the home. And so I grew up, when people talk about like traditional gender roles that we had 100 to 50 years ago, I didn't really grow up in that environment at all. Both my parents just did everything. They took on any task. And also my dad was like hardworking guy, like craftsman, out in the yard making his shit, but he's also like an artist, so like the work he did was beautiful. Oh, anyway, I disagree with Asmund on what men shit is. Big sweaty men doing men things. I disagree on that. But what I will say is that this game, its strength was always you make the game what it is. So, for example, even me playing World of Warcraft Dragonflight, even if the story doesn't directly put a bunch of sweaty guys in your face beating each other up in cutscenes, guess what you're doing in your playtime in World of Warcraft? It's not watching cutscenes. You're spending 99% of your time running around the world in your character doing what you want to do. So I play a warlock, a female warlock, right? But when I want to be a big sweaty guy beating up other big sweaty men, I hop onto that character and I go to those dungeons and I beat the shit out of those things.
You've been busy. I can't wait to cook up that wolf meat. I have some things here you might want. Take your pick.
Have a good one.
And so for me, out of any MMO, World of Warcraft has always been the one that you kind of make it what you want it to be. If you want to just run around doing professions and gardening picking flowers and all that, you can do that. Now there are other games that even dial that up even more, like games that have housing, like Final Fantasy, and they have deeper professions than this one.
Friend.
Honestly, you gotta give this one a break because it came out in 2004. I think the professions were pretty good for the day. And they just did a profession overhaul in Dragonflight. That's kind of interesting, but whatever. I've always just felt like even RPing and whatever, the game is so open and freeform.
What can I do for you?
That,
well done, citizen. Those kobolds are thieves and cowards, but in large numbers they pose a threat to us. And the humans of Stormwind do not need another threat. For defeating them, you have my gratitude. I was asked to bring this to your attention as soon as you return from the kobold camps, adventurer. It appears to be a letter sealed with the insignia of Lane, our local warrior trainer. I wouldn't hesitate to read it before you go about any other business here in the Abbey. Well met. Adventurer, my scouts tell me that the kobold infestation is larger than we had thought. A group of kobold workers has camped near the Echo Ridge mine to the north. Go to the mine and remove them. We know there are at least 10. Kill them, see if there are more. Then report back to me.
So yeah, I've always just made this game into what I want it to be. And to the point where I've got massive lore documents on my characters. I've got characters that I created just because they're a character in my head that I wrote events for, not because I have an intention of playing them at max level or even leveling them to max level.
What can I... Stormwind is the pillar of the human race, maintained through strength of will and the edge of a sturdy blade.
For the Alliance.
Where's my text, dude?
Get yourself squared away, learn the layout of the land, and come back to me whenever you need training. I'll be here night or day. The Knights of the Silver Hand have done well in making this place fairly safe. But as you meet the other citizens, I think you'll find they all have problems they could use some help with. Help an adventurer can give them. Good luck. See you around.
Ah, I see. So it's... I think these are just flat audio clips. This isn't being generated on the fly because it can't say warrior. Whenever it's asking for the class tag or the character name tag, they just say adventurer. And that makes sense because otherwise you'd have to have 10 versions
For the Alliance.
of every warrior tag. And then people's names just wouldn't work at all unless you're writing it on the fly. If there's a utility you can add where you're actually reading out. I don't doubt Blizzard could actually do that if they wanted to.
Recently, a new group of thieves has been hanging around Northshire. They call themselves the Defias Brotherhood and have been seen across the river to the east. I don't know what they're up to, but I'm sure it's not good. Bring me the bandanas they wear and I'll reward you with a weapon.
This is pretty amazing.
See you later.
I love it. I am impressed. You know, I'm definitely like a person that's in the middle on AI because obviously like it's going to cost people jobs, it's going to cost people work, artists, but the alternative is this was always going to happen regardless. No matter what protections you put in place, like here it is, it's out in the open, we're all using it. If that wasn't the case, we would just have giant corporations using it in secret to create things. Like you'd have somebody, you'd have an actor brought in, a voice actor. He'd be given a one-time payment, and and he'd be moderately skilled, but he'd just be like getting into the business, right? And he would sign an NDA that he can never talk about the work he did and all that. And then they would just create like an AI profile for the actor. They would put it in the game and say, yeah, this was all voice acted. See, if it wasn't out front, if we didn't know the technology exists, if we didn't have access to it ourselves, corporations have been working on this kind of thing for decades, and they would be using it to put people out of work anyway. So at least here, AI being out in the open for people, it does create the opportunity for people to create content with it and do things and potentially exercise some form of creativity. I have someone I know who, like, they're an artist and they sell their work to people, but I can kind of tell like their skill level magically expanded almost overnight, right? But it's still kind of their style. They know enough to like trace it, right? And Procreate on an iPad has this cool thing called private layers, to where even if you export a process document, that layer will never show up on like a process video. So you can make yourself look like, yeah, I just made this sick art. Look, here's my process. Here's me doing my sketch lines, my blocking, my perspective lines, and everything. You can go through the whole thing and really still a piece of AI artwork. You just got to scribble on top of it for 15 minutes and it becomes yours, you know? And so there's certain things about it, like the construction and like little wispy things and frills and areas where like it kind of has this moment of like, yeah, a human wouldn't do that. I just know, like, going to art school, doing art for basically my entire life. Like, I was the kid in class that was drawing Mortal Kombat characters when I was 7, you know? I was drawing Scorpion versus Sub-Zero in my notebooks while the teacher was talking. And they'd all be like, you gotta take notes. And I'm like, I am taking notes, I'm listening. As opposed to everybody else who takes the notes and they aren't actually paying attention to what's being said. They're just trying to get notes down. I'm listening very intently because I had that external, like, motor skill foci to, is it foci? I don't know what you call it, to direct my motor skill energies to. My mind could be completely in tune to something. It's the same way I'm playing this game and holding a full conversation with absolutely fucking no one. So yeah, I've been doing art since I was a kid. So there's just certain things you pick up on. It's like, that wasn't drawn by a human. I can tell. And like, for somebody, they say AI can't do hands, but AI is getting pretty good at hands. Not perfect, but you would be able to tell. But if you were to trace AI hands, you could probably make something pretty convincing. So for somebody's art quality, for them to just overnight figure out how to make hands look good, nah. So anyway, should I put hardcore in the title? I'm not sure I want to commit to that, but you know, honestly, it's a thing where if like it's like the hardcore challenge, except if you just die, you just take hardcore out of the title. So it's like, yeah, this is a hardcore challenge up until the point where I die. Then am I deleting this character and starting over? Hell nah, dude. I got kids. I got one kid, actually. I don't have time for that. If I was getting professionally paid to play video games all day, Yeah, I'd do the hardcore challenge.
I buy and trade.
I love
Light
the
bless
Elwyn
you.
song. Elwyn gang for life. All right, here we go.
King's honor, friend.
I don't like hearing of all these kobolds in our mine. No good can come of this. Here, take this as payment, and when you're ready, speak to me again. I would like you to go back to the mines one more time. Your previous investigations are proof that the Echo Ridge mine needs purging. Return to the mine and help clear it of kobolds. Waste no time, adventurer. The longer the kobolds are left unmolested in the mine, the deeper a foothold they gain in Northshire.
Pretty good. Pretty good. We need laborers. I haven't trained any abilities. I just realized I'm level 4. Yeah. Whoops. Probably have a couple things I can grab. I'm sitting here just auto attacking. Man crick. Wait a second. My color wasn't changing in the background. There we go. Did I have like a mild power surge? Is that why it says I was dropping frames on Twitch? did not have a heroic strike. I need something else.
Need help?
Once again, you have earned my respect and the gratitude of the Stormwind Army. There may yet be kobolds in the mine, but I will marshal others against them. We have further tasks for you. Adventurer, you are an adventurer with proven interest in the security of Northshire. You are now tasked with the protection of the surrounding Elwyn Forest. If you accept this duty, then I have prepared papers that must be delivered to Marshal Dugan in Goldshire. Goldshire lies along the southern road, past the border gates.
Be careful.
Doesn't know how to say Shire. But I can forgive it for that. I like adventurer, you are an adventure. That was a good one. Ooh, we got pants. Love a good pair of pants.
What can I help you with? Light bless you.
Also, I hope they use a different voice for orcs. Walking up to an orc, adventurer? You're an adventurer. I'll have to test that out. Maybe they have to.
Stormwind is the pillar of the human race, maintained through strength of will and the edge of a sturdy blade.
All right, charge. We like it. Rend. We love it. Battle shout. It's okay.
Be careful.
All right, get off my bar. Meat. Don't need you. Rend. Put that right there. Battle shout. Sweet. It's time. It's Defias time. This is where the hardcore run dies. I'm just kidding. I'll probably be fine. Millie Osworth. What up, girl? Where you at? Oh wait, I don't have it. I can't get that quest yet. The grapes? Do I gotta get the bandanas first? The grapes and the bandanas? I think I switched these around. I think 2 is my obligatory rend button. Nothing to Defias at, bro. Bias gang. Solid Hogger, a level 11 paladin. Of course you did. You're a paladin, bro. Easy. Hunter, paladin, warlock, they can all solo Hogger just fine. That's text off screen, by the way. A paladin saying that he soloed Hogger. Give me your red burlap bandana. See, this all looks pretty easy. And it is. Because when you have a world when you have a vibrant player base that's running around killing all the things, and you don't have to, in order to do a quest, you aren't walking into a field filled with enemies and empty of players. That was how Warcraft was originally designed. But now everything happens in like waves and spikes and fads. I remember I started late. I didn't play, should say I started my human late. Played the game right away, but my human started May of the following year. After the game came out.
What can I do for you?
Back with some bandanas, I see. The Stormwind Army appreciates your help.
Let's get a short sword.
You've shown
Melee.
yourself a dependable adventurer. Dependable, and not afraid to get your hands dirty, eh? I have a friend, Millie Osworth, who's in some trouble. She's over with her wagon on the other side of the Abbey near the stable. I'm sure she could use a pair of hands like yours.
Safe travels.
Garrick Padfoot, a cutthroat who's plagued our farmers and merchants for weeks, was seen at a shack near the vineyards, which lies east of the abbey and across the bridge. Bring me the villain's head and earn his bounty. But be wary, adventurer. Garrick has gathered a gang of thugs around him. He will not be an easy man to reach.
See you around.
All right. Ugh. Where's that new sword? There we go. Militia short sword. 100 bad guys with swords.
Oh, Deputy Willem told you to speak with me? He's a brave man and always willing to help, but his duties keep him stuck at Northshire Abbey, and I'm afraid the problem I have today is beyond him. Perhaps you can help me? A gang of brigands, the Defias, moved into the Northshire vineyards while I was harvesting. I reported it to the Northshire Guards, and they assured me they'd take care of things. But I'm afraid for my crop of grapes. If the Defias don't steal them, then I fear our guards will trample them when they chase away the thugs. Please, you must help me. I gathered most of my grapes into buckets, but I left them in the vineyards to the southeast. Bring me those crates. Save my harvest.
See you later.
The voice kind of matches the actual WoW voice, but that one is a little bit more obvious that it's a... They're both obvious, but that one's slightly more obvious that it's machine. It's still good because I don't have to fucking read it myself and just hang out. We gotta tactfully move in for the grapes. Let them eat grapes. I imagine that doing the AI voice mod for Dragonfly would be so much more work because quest text is... The amount of quests and quest text in vanilla is pretty simple in comparison to the amount of shit that goes on in modern Warcraft. And then you'd be asking yourself, which projects do I add, which do I not? From the past expansions, all that stuff. So I think... Damn, I'm getting tired. It's only midnight, man. I think that it is something that, in an ethical manner, Blizzard should look into adding to the game themselves. Do the research. Do your own research, Blizzard. Add AI voices into the game. Why? Because then I don't have to read out loud all the quest text. All of your voice actors. Get them to deliver their storyline dialogue, but then just record an AI profile for all of the quest text and say, pay them a flat rate, an ethical, good, flat rate. Because quest text, we can have it be a little bit less dramatic. That's just my take, though. I still think that the default quest dialogue delivery box and system in even modern Warcraft is absolute dog shit. The little box that shows up on the very left of your screen in tiny text. That's why I have the immersive mod. We're looking for Garrick. Let ye be invited for Garrick time. We shall kill Garrick, Grimlock. We shall kill this woman. You're a pretty good adventurer. There you are, Garrick. Welcome. He just got out of the toilet and is about to be murdered. He didn't even have a chance to wipe. Garrick's head. Thank you. Thank you, friend. See you later, friend. What about AI mob? Yeah, is there some sort of hook where the mod would be able to tell? The add-on would be able to tell when NPC text is dropped in the chat box. It would be completely different, but maybe it would get spammy hearing the "Rrr, fresh meat" every time you pull. This mod's pretty damn good, though. I say mod's too much. It's an add-on, but kind of a mod, really. It's on mod level. It's not like a interface that they made differently. I guess by definition of both the word add-on and modification, it's both of those.
Ha! You caught him! You've done Elwyn a great service and earned a nice bounty.
Have a good one.
Nice bounty. You've done Elwyn a great service and earned a nice bounty. Ooh.
What can I do for you?
Ah. How dare you listen to my orders? You stupid piece of shit. Doing my job for me. Oh, Millie's harvest. I forgot about Millie. Oh no, Millie.
For the Alliance.
I forgot about Millie Osworth. I forgot about Millie. Millie Vanilli. Ha! Ha!
What is it? What? More work?
More work. Peasants. Filthy, dirty peasants.
How are you? Hey there.
Oh, thank you, adventurer. You saved my harvest. And I hope you showed a few of those defias that they can't cause trouble around here. We might be short on guards these days, but we're lucky to have heroes like you to protect us. Now that my crop is saved, take this great manifest to Brother Niels. He manages the store of food and drink in Northshire, and I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear that he has fresh grapes. You'll find Brother Niels in the Abbey, in the bell tower, where he likes to taste his wine.
Is that a euphemism? The religious man at the top of the tower. He likes to, quote unquote, taste his wine up there. I see. I understand that. You want me to destroy the Abbey, Millie. I get it. I hear your message loud and clear. The injustices rain down by Brother Grape Man. Brother Niels. That's probably euphemism too. Niels?
How are
Why
you?
is he kneeling? Why am I not getting text for that?
Let's see here. Oh my, Millie's grapes have been saved. When she told me that brigands overran her vineyards, I nearly despaired. But my faith in the light did not waver. And through your bravery, we now have grapes for more wine. May the light bless you, adventurer, and keep you safe.
Safe travels.
May the Lord bless you and keep you. May he make his face to shine upon you. may we have grapes and wine?
Need help?
For that is the way of the
Go with
Lord,
water, friend.
or the light. Bum 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 ba dun dun. Playing a warrior because eventually that warrior might be able to tank a dungeon, and that would be fun. But really, if I'm being honest, I wish I was playing a rogue. Rogues are super fun in Classic.
Every adventurer should rest when exhaustion sets in, and there is no finer place to get rest and relaxation than at the Lion's Pride Inn. My best friend, Innkeeper Farley, runs the Lion's Pride. If you tell him I sent you, he may give you the special discounted rates on food and drink. To find the Lion's Pride Inn, travel south along the road from here. You can't miss it.
Thanks, Robot Man. You certainly sounded like a robot. Go to the Lion's Pride Inn and drink from their Lion's Pride Inn wine. Get a drink, do a thing. Congratulations, adventurer.
Need help? King's honor, friend.
King's honor, friend. I always have a hard time, like when Classic first came out, hell yeah, played the shit out of it. But I have a hard time investing in it now with the fragmentation of servers and everything. I really wish Blizzard would come out and do two things. They'd say, one, Classic will exist in perpetuity forever as long as we are physically capable of doing so. Not like, oh, the financials are not there, we cannot support it anymore. It's like, that's bullshit. Final Fantasy 11 still exists. There's no world in which you couldn't make money on this game. So commit to the fact that even if it's making $0, you're gonna keep this game open. 2, make World of Warcraft Classic Era free to play with certain restrictions, like only 2 characters. Now, if you have a sub and you have many characters, and you choose to undo that sub, and you want to just play freely, you have the ability to set 2 characters as your playable free characters. And those can be unset, or one of those can be changed to a different character once every 90 days. Or maybe 30. I don't know.
Hello,
Make the
good
game
sir.
free to play.
Do you have a moment? My brother and I run an apothecary in Stormwind, and I'm here to gather large candles for their wax. Can you help me? You can get large candles from kobolds, and I hear rumors that kobolds are infesting the Elwyn mines, the Fargo Deep mine to the south, and Jasper Lode mine to the east. I suggest looking for candles in one of those places.
Thanks, dude.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
Rest and relaxation for the tired and cold. That's our motto. Please, take a seat by the fire and rest your weary bones. Would you like to try a sampling of some of our fine food and drink?
Yes.
See you
Give
later.
me the pumpkin. I will take your pumpkin, sir. Give me thy pumpkins. Oh no, warlocks.
Hey there.
Warlocks, run. They are dirty, filthy people.
I can teach you how to cook.
I can teach you how to cook. Fuck you. I can
Safe
teach you how to cook, you piece of shit. Do not even look at me unless you are ready to cook epically. Alright, I have 2 silver. Can I get some more money, please? A Dark Moon Fair.
Light be with you.
Ah, it's hard enough keeping order around here without all these new troubles popping up. I hope you have good news, Roja. Come on, we gotta do these little boxes here. I need voice acting for everything. What? Where's the voice acting?
Well, it says here that you've been awarded acting deputy status with the Stormwind Marshals. Congratulations. And good luck. Keeping Elwyn safe is no picnic. What with most the army busy doing who knows what, for who knows which noble. It's hard to keep track of politics in these dark days.
Oh, your voice completely changed.
The mine in Northshire isn't the only one with problems. I have reports that the Fargo Deep mine in Elwyn has also become a haven for kobolds. Explore the mine and confirm these reports, then return to me. The mine is almost due south of Goldshire, between the Stonefield and McClure homesteads. Be careful.
I'll tell you what, sir. I don't even need to go in the mine. You will find out that they're infested with kobolds by just standing on the ridge overlooking
I'm
it.
sorry, I'm a bit busy right now making horseshoes for Werner Osgood in Lakeshire.
Oh,
The
okay.
Alliance.
Maybe I read something that there was like a little bit of a bug where you don't have all the voice lines, because some of these tertiary voice lines are absolutely being delivered.
I supply only the finest.
You need something?
You need something? See you later.
I can teach you how to cook.
What are you looking for?
Sweet. I can
Go with
teach you how
honor,
to
friend.
cook. Teach you how to cook. I really want to learn how to fish, buddy. But we'll do that a little bit later once I have more money.
The kobolds in these parts sometimes carry gold dust on them. I could really use the stuff. Bring me a load of it, and I'll give you the best price in town. Best price in town. You can find kobolds in the Fargo Deep mine to the south, and around the Jasper Lode mine to the northeast.
Have a good one.
Alright, cool. Remy 2 times. What is an...
That's right, friend. The Dark
Oh, no.
Moon Fair is going to be right here. Just as soon as I unload those huge wagons, put up all the tents, erect the zoo, and pour the drinks. Make sure you come back.
Oh, okay.
Farewell.
I
Strength
see.
and honor.
See how it is. The carnies can be one of many different NPCs that all say the same thing. So rather than record that line, it might not even know when that line comes out. There might not even be a hook of which NPC is saying it. It just says to say it. You know what? We're gonna go Stormwind because I want to get... Maybe there's... Actually, maybe I can get mining training here. I forget, actually. We're going to be a miner. Actually, are we? Mining, blacksmithing? Yeah. I mean, I've done that whole journey a dozen times as a warrior, but it's just... It feels right. Mining and blacksmithing for warrior feels right. Feels good. Feels correct. All right.
Greetings.
Who can train me in
I'm a bit busy
mining?
right now making horseshoes for Werner Osgood in Lakeshire.
Shut up. Nobody
May the
cares.
light protect you this day. May the light protect you this day.
Warrior training.
Stormwind is the pillar of the human race, maintained through strength of will and the edge of a sturdy blade.
Oh, cool.
Hey there.
I don't think I've ever heard that line
Light be
before.
with you.
Dull heat to shield so much more armor and block. But I don't have the money.
Be careful.
I am poor. I could hop on my main and send this guy a bajillion gold. Well, not a bajillion, but like 5. And be done with this nonsense. But, alas, I'm a true gamer. I play the game the way it was designed to be played, which is to be poor, to be worthless.
What can I do for you?
So there is no mining
Good
trainer
day
in
to
here?
you.
Can I help you?
Is that what I'm...
I'm sorry, I'm a
Blacksmith.
bit busy right now making horseshoes for Werner
It's
Osgood
making the
in Lakeshore.
horseshoes. We got it, buddy. We're gonna learn blacksmithing. Is that okay with you, or do I need... We need Werner's
Have a good
permission.
Good one, yeah.
Do we need Werner's permission? Wait, where the fuck are... Blacksmithing. Okay. Oh, there it is. I'm fucking blind. Y'all. Alright, there's not a mining... Let's... I'm just gonna Google it quick. Elwind. Mining trainer. Mining trainer. Come on, come on, Elwin, Elwin. You know, take candle. Fishing trainer, in cooking, first aid, blacksmithing. Damn it, I gotta go to Stormwind. Shit. But you know what? You gotta do it because while we're out here, we're gonna run into a lot of mining nodes. And Stormwind's got some low boy quests. Ha 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 ha. A rad noter.
Open for business.
Kel'Thuzad. I guess this will be the chance to find out what do dwarves sound like. Light.
Well met. What are you looking for?
What are you looking for? What do you need? Blessing of might. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, human warrior. Is everyone playing warrior? I've seen so many warriors. Very few rogues.
King's on. What do you need directions to?
Thanks, buddy. What do you need? Directions. Erections to.
Hello.
Move along, citizen. There is nothing to see here.
I thought so.
Be careful.
I knew it. I knew it.
What do you need directions to? What do you need directions to?
Okay, so even female guards. Yeah, there's something in there with like, it can't, that dialogue is just attached to Stormwind Guard, but it is sex agnostic.
Help you. Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with?
But
Hello?
hey, you know, I can't complain. That's
Light bless you.
the way it goes.
Hey, mister, you look like an adventurer with discerning tastes in wine. I have a favor to ask, and I think I can make you an offer you can't refuse. Forget about it.
Oh,
If you talk
okay,
to anyone about wine, then you know we Galenas sell the best wine in Stormwind. And we're not far, still in the trade district along the city's lovely canals. Here, take this pamphlet. Bring it to my sister, Suzetta, at our shop for a complimentary bottle of our famous Pinot Noir. You won't regret it.
You won't regret it, shithead. Damn, this game is popping. What the fuck happened? Nobody's playing Wrath? Holy shit. Harlan needs a slot. That's crazy that so many people are playing this game right now. In the midst of Wrath existing. I don't know what to think.
We've been doing a lot of business lately. It seems like everyone is buying armor and sturdy clothes, almost like they expect a cold, harsh season ahead. but those are future worries. My worry today is that I'm running out of knitted clothing to sell. I need another load from our supplier. If you can take this request to Rima Schneider at the Canal Tailor and Fit Shop, I'd be most grateful.
See you later.
Hell yeah, let's go. Let's be an errand boy. If you could walk down the street for me, because I don't want to walk down the street, that'd be great. The world revolves around you existing, so you need to experience everything that could happen yourself. That's something that happens quite a bit in Final Fantasy XIV. It's like an event could happen, but not until you're there to stand there and witness it happen.
Need help? Ah, so you've seen Renato? Well, here you are, sir. A bottle of our special Pinot Noir. You'll not find its equal in all of Azeroth. Go with honor, friend.
Let's get drunk. The strength to whole damn bottle in one swig. That is alpha energy. Big style. Oh, you know, I just love humans so much.
Good day to you.
It says here that Harlan's business is booming. That's good news, but I wonder why people have need of all that armor. I've heard nothing of open war. Is there something the nobles aren't telling us? Well, thank you for bringing the request. Here's your payment, and I'll see to it that Harlan gets his supplies.
Story. Drip fed. Just even the dumb little quests here. I loved it. Back in the day. The nobles aren't telling you. The people in Stormwind City are oblivious to what's going on outside because everybody is in a fucking
My son Thurman is an
Dragon Haze.
apprentice at the Larson Clothiers, in the Mage's Quarter. He was in a hurry today and forgot his shears and needles. I know a great adventurer like you must have important tasks at hand, but without his tools, Thurman can't do his apprentice work. Please, adventurer, can you take my son's sewing kit to him? Larson Clothiers is one of 2 clothing shops in the Mage's Quarter. It's the one deeper in near the Mage's Tower.
Larson Clothier. Let's go. But yeah, the story, just these little nuggets. It's not overtly in your face. It's these little nuggets of like, man, people are ordering armor a lot. Where's it all going? I haven't heard anything about a war happening. Yeah, because you're inside the city. You're being lied to. The propaganda, the bullshit. Out in Westfall, there's militias being formed. There's people crying out. There's orcs raiding Red Ridge. Darkshire is like being overrun by necromancy and weird shit. But their first problem was naming the place Darkshire. What do you expect?
What can I sell only the finest arcane gear made by the crafters and mages here in the city of Stormwind.
Guess there isn't a kid voice.
Good day to you. Goddess, watch over you.
No kid voice. Is there a night elf girl I can talk to see if their voice is good?
Made by the finest craftsmen in all of Teldrassil, carried by hand from Kalimdor to Azeroth as a sign of the growing alliance between the people of the Great Tree and the humans of this land. If there is anything you require, you have but to ask.
Okay, cool. did I come here to do? Learn mining. That's what I came here to do. Must not forget to do my actual objective. Oh.
Well met.
The seasons turn for all in due time, but you are still in the springtime of your life. Please return to us later, adventurer, when you have experienced more.
Man, there are a lot of people playing. What the hell happened?
Hey there. You're not bad, but let me show you a few tricks you might find handy.
Oh, I gotta go over here. Also, the people playing this game, like, chill AF about it, and it's not the tryhards that were playing Classic the first time. Like, will I actually be able to get in a damn No More Ground group just because it has quests? And I like doing quests?
You interrupted me, so you better have a blasted good reason to do so.
Okay, that did not sound like a dwarf, but didn't sound like a dwarf at all. I did learn mining as my second one. Smelting. Oh. Alright, cool.
Oh, so you want to be a blacksmith, eh? Grab an apron and a hammer, lad. Let's see what you got.
Keep your
Oh.
feet on the ground.
Aye, don't let the humans in the bazaar fool you, lad, with the subway those gnomes built. It's easier than you might think to transport goods from Ironforge. If they try to tack on import fees, just tell them you're gonna buy your gear from me.
Interesting. So
Watch
this
your
guy
back.
has dialogue he tells me because I'm not skilled enough, right? To learn from him? Great. The automatic player doesn't know, but his dialogue is different. Which, again, not dogging the add-on, just getting a look at things under the hood is interesting. It is getting late, but I want to. I don't think I'll finish Elwyn Forest by any means. And the Billy McClure quest has a lot of running around and shit, so yeah. We'll do some more stuff here, but probably gonna log sooner than later. There's a good old rogue. Love the rogues. Marissa. Bruh. Once we get a little bit... Damn it, did I not buy a fucking pickaxe? Like an idiot. You got a pickaxe?
You need just browsing my wares, or is there something specific I can help you find today?
Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with?
Just browsing my wares, or is there something specific I can help you find today?
Oh.
Have you come seeking training in the ways of armed combat?
You need something?
Everyday merchandise. Please have a pickaxe. I don't gotta run all the way back there.
Just browsing my wares, or is there something specific I can help you find today?
No! I need a pickaxe.
Light bless you.
Just browsing my wares, or is there something
There we go,
specific
mining
I can help you
pick.
find today?
Good deal. And a blacksmith hammer.
Farewell.
We'll need that as well. I'll also pick up cooking and fishing once I have more money. Until then, back to the field we go.
What are you looking for?
What are you doing out here? Butthole shout. This is probably the comfiest game of all time. Next to Stardew. Comfy game time. Major Shake. Your warrior died. No. Level 11. Where at? Was it Cobalt Mine? Or was it Hogger? Did you get a group together for Hogger and Hogger bursted you down before the DPS rolled in? Or did you pull too many gnolls? Here's moment of truth. I'm playing late at night, so maybe there aren't a ton of people in the mine, but like at launch, there's absolutely no threat of going in here whatsoever because there's just so many people killing kobolds you could complete the quest. Yeah, there's already a couple corpses here. There's a dwarf running around. I think we're in good shape to give this a shot. Oh, I see peeps. Let's ask this man. Or are you on your way out? Okay. He's leaving. Uh-oh. A shield. Like a Shilla. Cobalt mining shovel. That's a mace. I guess you could consider it a kind of mace. Alright. Do I attempt it? Do I pull back immediately in case you hear more than one crack? There we go, level 6, baby. I think it's right. Uh-oh, come on. This one up? Thank you. That's in teamwork. Oh, and we lost Major Shake. Nope. Yes. We did it. With the help of others. Why are you not rendered, boy? I think it's time to learn first aid as well. Personally, I like having a shield, even if I go arms. It's just fun to have a shield. Oh, I completed the Fargo Deep Mine quest apparently. At some point, I did it. Oh, the spawn rate. Is that gold tooth? No, it's just regular miner. Where that goldie boy at? Well, Major Shake, if you left because I did not respond to your message, I apologize. I wish there was some sort of feature to offer me a little ding-a-ling every time a message comes through, because for a small streamer, I could go the entire night without getting a fucking message. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. She's using a wooden stick. Why do I have 0 gold dust? That's a bit nuts. Where that gold dust at, guys? There we go. Ask and ye shall receive gold dust. If you please. So many people playing this game. I love it. If only there was a way to keep this community this vibrant and fun and involved without there having to be streamer memes all the time to do it. Or like incredible FOMO. Honestly, I feel like the reason I'm not playing Wrath anymore is because of the fucking server FOMO and the lack of group finder. Everybody's like, oh, it's in the spirit of the original. It's like, well, buddy, I'll tell you what. The group finder, everybody complains about group finder, how it ruined the game and all that stuff. Group finder. Now, I'm not talking the random dungeon finder. The group finder feature that is in modern World of Warcraft to this day was invented by players. It was an add-on called OQ. And what it did was it searched, it created a listing board that searched all realms for people looking for activities to do. And what it would do is if somebody was on a different realm, because you had the ability to play on your friends' realms. Super cool, right? Well, it would just make random people your friends for the duration of the activity, and once you leave the group, they're not your friend anymore. So players game the system with an add-on to say, we want the ability to browse region-wide groups and to play with our friends. So Wrath not having a dungeon finder, not having, and that's one thing, that's a whole other issue. You can argue that that ruined the game, right? Because Blizzard instituted that and then everything sucked after that. I don't think so. I think Wrath was amazing and Dungeon Finder is amazing. But to not have the group finder that Modern WoW has, well, that's a direct rejection of what players want. Because I think one of what Classic WoW's biggest problems is the state of the servers. Nobody wants the time because so much more so than Modern WoW, this game is about tests. From Vanilla to Wrath, it was a test of endurance, a test of patience, and how much time are you willing to toss into the game. And so with that, you don't want to roll a character on a shitty server and then find out you're completely just hosed. That's just not an issue in Modern WoW in any respect. Like, I can basically pick any server I want and play with my friends. I can be freaking Horde now and play with my friends on Alliance. It's amazing. Love it. But they say that would ruin the Wrath experience. I don't think it would. I think the cross-realm group browser would alleviate people's need to feel like I need to be on the best server, otherwise I'm gonna be fucking dead. And it's just this thing, nobody wants to be on a dead server, so they go, they look, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna play on the good server. And bada bing bada boop, you're in a 20,000 queue. So then you get a free transfer to another server, and Blizzard says, oh, the server health is going to be fine, don't worry about it. Go to that other server, free transfer, yay. And you play on there for a week, and it's good for a week. And then you log in one day, and it's like, wow, nobody's on this server at all. And then you say, never again will I choose the low population server. Never again will I trust Blizzard's words that this population size is enough. There's also the fact that like player behavior has changed in that, yes, a server could be sustained by like 4,000 or 5,000 players back in the day. Those were people who like played World of Warcraft as their game. There are still people like that. But like a lot of people just log in for like dailies and short stuff now. And so you could say, oh, well, this server has a population of 5,000. That's by old Wrath standards, that's a healthy server population. But that's not true because people don't play the game the way they used to. To have a healthy, active, full server population, you probably need double what it was back in the day. Because people aren't playing as long and as involved as they were. It's just the rule of diminishing returns. Alright, how are we gonna do here? Like, people are just not... I'm not gonna get as jazzed to spend all my freaking time the way I did back in 2004 to 8. It's just not gonna happen that way. Gold dust, your drop rate is asinine. So that's just the way it goes, you know? You gotta have big, healthy server populations, or you can just do the smart thing and enable some modicum of cross-realm features. To have people feel like, I don't need
I
to
lost my
fret.
necklace and think that gutter snipe Billy McClure took it. He's usually scuttling like a rat around the McClure vineyards east of here. Get my necklace back for me and you'll warm an old widow's heart. The Brackwells have a prize-winning pig, Princess. The sow is huge, and she got that way from sneaking over here and eating my veggies. So before she comes to our fields, Princess must die. Bring me her collar as proof of the deed, and I'll give you something for your time. Princess is usually over at the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch, to the east and beyond the McClure farm. Get her before she gets hungry and comes back here.
Princess must die. Yeah, that ain't happened for a little bit. Sorry. Gonna have to level up first. Battle shout. $4 won in a Powerball lottery ticket. Frickin' gold dust? Get in my bags. So many warriors. Just heal a bit. Oh, can I track? Oh, Atlas, what the fuck? Hold up. Find minerals. We definitely want that. Battered chest. Like to put my batter on your chest. Heyo. Alright, that'll do her. Time to see what the McClures are up to. Cold Stone Creamery. Get your cream in me. Yay, a vendor. Hey, bud. You
How
want a
are you?
shovel? I got a shovel. Red linen robe. Probably not going to get anything for that.
See you around.
Oh, I'm cursed. My heart belongs to Tommy Joe Stonefield, but our families are bitter enemies. So I can't see him, even though my eyes ache to gaze upon that handsome face. Please take this letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the west of the Stonefield farm, which is due west of here.
Or meat. Mmm. Wonder if there's a quest Princess Must Live.
Good day to you.
Though this wild boar meat is tough, simmer it enough and it sure does make for some tasty pie. Here you go, and when you give this pie to that Billy, you tell him I hope he chokes on it.
Hope he chokes on it and dies.
Hello. Safe travels.
I can't stand us being apart. I have to see her. Please, adventurer, talk with my grandma. If anyone can find a way to bring me together with Maybelle, she can. She's inside our house east of here.
Talk to my grandma. It's funny because it's like he's supposed to be a teenager, but there's only one model, one type of human that exists. So it's this big, burly man with a deep voice. I need to be with her. Talk to my grandma. This is... This is Snake. Talk to my grandma.
While our families are feuding, Tommy Joe and Maybelle don't have much of a future, but maybe we can get them together for just a little while. What can we do? I bet William Pessel has a potion to unite our two young lovers. Here, take this note to William. He's staying at the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire.
Sure. Gold chair. I got a gold chair. Ha 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 ha. I want to level up. Ho 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 ho. Ho ho. Ho ho ho. Back to Billy. Billy, can't you see? Sometimes your pies. Billy pies.
Hey there.
Thanks for the dust, adventurer. Here's your cash, and here is a token from associates of mine. You might find it useful. Useful.
Adventurer, there's a new threat in Elwyn Forest. Murlocs are swimming up the streams of Eastern Elwyn, scaring away fish and attacking gentlefolk, I warned Marshal Dugan. But he's more worried about the gnolls and the bandits. He's not convinced that the Murlocs are a danger. Please, adventurer, speak to Dugan and persuade him to send more troops to the east.
Greetings.
This is bad news. What's next, dragons? We'll have to increase our patrols near that mine. Thanks for your efforts, adventurer. And hold a moment. I might have another task for you. Thanks to you, we know the Fargo Deep mine is infested with kobolds. Now we need a scout to investigate the more distant Jasper Lode mine. Explore Jasper Lode and confirm any kobold presence. To reach the mine, travel east along the road until you reach the Tower of Azora. From the tower, head north and you'll find the mine in the foothills.
Well met.
Yes, I spoke with Remy. I respect him as a merchant, though all reports of Murlocs to the east have been sketchy at best. Your concerns are noted, but unless I receive a military report of a Murloc threat, we can't afford to send more troops east. If you are concerned that the rumors of Murlocs are true, then do this. Travel to the Eastern Elwyn Bridge and speak with Guard Thomas. He has been stationed at the bridge for the past week and will know the state of the area. Bring me his report.
Good day to you.
You were busy hunting kobolds, were you? Thanks for the candles, adventurer, and here's your reward. My brother Morgan is waiting in Stormwind for my shipment of candles. I don't have enough time to make the trip myself, but if you'd like to take him the shipment, he'll pay you well. I've packed up the candles, and you can find Morgan in our shop, Pessel's Apothecary, in the Stormwind Trade District.
Someone interrupted my chat.
What can I do for you?
My heart goes out to those two poor souls, Maybelle and Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help them. Let me think. I can make an invisibility liquor for Maybelle so she can slip away from the McClure vineyards and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liquor, I need some crystal kelp. Although the kelp usually grows in the ocean, sometimes Murlocs collect it. See if the Murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire.
How are you?
My brother Morgan is waiting in Stormwind for my shipment of candles. I don't have enough time to make the trip myself, but if you'd like to take him the shipment, he'll pay you well. I've packed up the candles, and you can find Morgan in our shop, Pessel's Apothecary, in the Stormwind Trade District.
Smelting. Okay. Is there anything we can make? Ooh, pants. Big pants. Let's go. Wait, I actually really need a vest. I literally don't have a chest piece on. Oh my god. Here we go. Epic.
I supply only the finest goods.
Pork belly pie. Ba-ba-ba-da-da.
Have a good one.
May the light protect you this day.
Stormwind is the pillar of the human race, maintained through
Thundercrap.
strength of will and the edge of a sturdy blade.
Very good. Very good. Thunderclap. Great.
Safe travels.
Clap that. Clap those cheeks. There we go, baby. All right, where are we at? What are we doing? We're almost 2 hours. It is 1 a.m. where I'm at, so I think that's a pretty good session. Listening to people talk in AI voices, not bad. Pretty amazing add-on. Would save me an incredible amount of effort if it existed in the live game. If there was like an official Blizzard version of getting us our text talk to us. Why? Because I like to make videos and I end up doing the voices on damn near everything that isn't voiced. But yeah. Plus doing the hardcore challenge until I die, and then I'm suddenly not doing the hardcore challenge anymore and I'm just playing the game. It's fun. I am enjoying it. I love my warrior man. He's a good warrior man. He's a good guy. So yeah. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Major Shake, I'm sorry your warrior died. Hope next time things go better for you. Watch out for those knoll camps and the like. Everybody else that sees this after the fact, love you. Have a good one. You're the best.